Alabama Governor Kay Ivey says Alabama is not the sweet home to the UAW after 56% of workers at the Mercedes-Benz plant rejected the effort to organize.
But is this truly the last we'll hear of the UAW in Alabama? James Giles is live outside the Mercedes plant at Vance. And James, how likely is another union vote?
Well, Steve, Brittany, with more than 40% of the Mercedes plant's workers in the state voting in favor of the attempt to unionize, some seem to think that another vote could quite possibly come next year, while those who voted against it think that their peers might start to see things the way they do under a new CEO.
You know, obviously not the result we wanted, but you know, these courageous workers reached out to us because they wanted justice.
Months of back and forth between the United Auto Workers Union and those against the union at Alabama's Mercedes plants are over. At least for now, after 56% of the workers say no to unionizing.
But I don't think it's a failure by any means for the UAW not to win the election on their first try.
Director of Labor Studies for Cornell University, Art Wheaton, says the number of people who voted in favor of a union is something to keep an eye on if the UAW decides to come back and try again next year.
I will always be no.
For worker Mo Ockel, he thinks the rest of his peers will start to see things the way he does under the company's new CEO.
The other team members, their voice was heard, and he promised them change, and he will deliver. I'm confident that he will deliver.
Sean Fain with the UAW says they've heard that before, going back to the union's recent win at Volkswagen in Tennessee.
And that's exactly what Volkswagen told its workers in 2019. And in 2024, Volkswagen workers realized that it's not about the CEO. It's about a voice on the job. It's about getting our lives back, getting our times back, and having dignity on the job.
Regardless of what next year holds, state leaders like Senator Arthur Orr, who recently sponsored legislation to discourage union votes unless they were done by secret ballot, says today is a win for the future of Alabama.
It will send the message to other companies looking to locate in the Southeast that Alabama is certainly open for business, but Alabama is traditionally and continues to be a, by and large, non-union, right-to-work type state.
And in response to today's election results, a statement from Governor Kay Ivey reads in part, automotive manufacturing is one of Alabama's crown jewel industries and #1 in the country, and we are committed to keeping it that way. Reporting live in Vance, James Giles, WBRC, Fox 6 News, on your side.